Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 as Real Madrid. So today we are away at Atletico Madrid and what's probably going to be the toughest game this season in the league. We are currently, if we look at the league table here, 16-0-0 with 48 points out of 48. Massive, we're 16 clear of Atletico Madrid. We are 24 clear of Barcelona. We have double Barcelona's point tally. They have a game in hand, but they're probably out of the title race now. I would not expect them to catch us. So let's go to the team selection for this one. We will clear the team selection because we did have quite a bit of rotation in the last game for the Spanish Cup. So Keylor Navas will be the goalkeeper. The fullback will be Danilo as Carvajal is injured. Danilo wanted by Juventus, which is interesting. Rafa Varane and Jesus Vallejo will be the centre. Now Rafa Varane and Rugani will be the centre backs. Let's go that way around. Marcelo will be the left back. Again, another injury for that one. He's wanted by Arsenal and PSG. Deep line playmaker will be Toni Kroos. Roaming playmaker Luka Modric. On the right, Gareth Bale. In the middle, James Rodriguez, who's come on to a rich vein of form. On the left, Cristiano Ronaldo. Does James prefer anything else? No. I'm slightly confused by the fact he's only 3 stars now. Maybe he's diminished being injured in the first season. He's still playing very well though. Is he the best? Let's see, does it rate him? It does still rate him above Isco. Okay. Anyway, up front now we will go with... See, Origi's been in good form, but I'm going to go with Morata. Sometimes you just have to go with your big game players. Kiko Garcia on the bench. Gorka Fidalgo and Jesus Vallejo as well, the only fit defenders we have. Kovacic, Isco, Berardi and Origi round out the bench. And let's do it, let's go. We're going to go for the attacking mentality today, as we do sometimes when we have these tough away games. We go attacking, we go fast paced, because when we try to control the game, a lot of the time I think we get picked off in these tricky away ties. So let's just go for it, let's be aggressive, let's put them on the back foot and show them why they are up against the best team in the country. So they're actually playing Verjaco in front of Juanfran, which is probably to try and stifle Ronaldo. Interesting idea there. Hopefully it takes away some of their attacking prowess. We've got Gaitan on the left, who will be a tricky one. We want to close him down. Let's see, show what you can do to keep the run going, and we're also going to tell them there's a lot more to come for them and we believe they have what it takes. So let's do this thing here. Skip the little intro and here we go. All of a sudden this could absolutely clinch the title today. I think 19 points ahead of them would be completely irrecoverable. We've just been absolutely... Oh, wait a minute, I forgot to actually change it to attacking and higher tempo. We'll stick to the short passing game. I don't want to get into any long balls which could possibly get a physical battle going with Atletico. They'll probably beat us in that regard. And they've already got a man in the book. We thankfully only get a telling off, so let's do the team talk to them. Let's encourage them. Want to make sure that we take the game to them here. Want to make sure we go for a win here. It appears to be snowing, which is interesting. Forward for Costa, he'll hold it up. He scoops it in for Gamero, who's got acres of space, and it's supposed not good. Not a good sign for that to be the first highlight of the game. Avoiding a defeat here, frankly, would still pretty... In fact, even if we lose here, we're probably got the title sewn up because we're so far ahead. But I'd like to keep the streak going. Not much action at all in the first half, and James Rodriguez actually at 69% is looking pretty tired out there. A couple of them are actually in the 70s now. I'm just going to tell them... Yeah, I'm going to tell them they can avenge what happened last time we played Atletico. James Rodriguez will come out for Isco. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to the team. Let's just go with that. We may see Origi, we may see Berardi, we may see Kovacic. Not sure yet, we'll see how the game goes. So 16 fouls by them to our 4. And Verjaco in the book now, 3 of them in the book. They're definitely putting the boot in. Savic, is he going to go in the book? Yep, Savic is in the book as well. That's 4 of their players in the book now. I think we're definitely having the better of the game. And Carrasco is coming on. Let's make the changes there. So we close him down. Make sure we don't give him any space. Gamero turning our defenders, gets in and shoots, and Navas with a good save. Costa with a follow-up, hits the post. Oof, and that's twice our post has been rattled. The stats are clearly in our favour, but we're riding our luck a bit here. Gareth Bale looks to have had a fairly poor game. We'll give we'll give Berardi 20 minutes and see if he can do anything, and we'll probably bring Origi on for the last 15 maybe. Oh, we have our first booking as Varane goes into the book. It's not really a game where I'm too concerned with bookings. It's going to be a tough game. I just don't want a red. Ronaldo now, bit of space, shoots! Oh, and he's struck the post now. And Savic just manages to get the ball clear for them. And Gamero runs it out of play. Did they bring on, yeah, Gilson Martins is that winger. Very pacey. So we'll close him down, but we don't want to tight mark him. Fernandez will just leave. Okay, Origi's going to get just less than 10, I guess. Isco now scoops it forward. Berardi caught sleeping. Felipe Luis coming forward. I really hope we don't get caught now. He gets by, two players himself, takes another 2 out of the game. Gelson whips it in. Gamero, and it's in. Disappointed now. We're going to have to push up the fullbacks. We're going to have to overload them. We might as well go for it, take more risks, wider, more direct passing, closing down, getting stuck in, everything we can to just try and get something out of this one. Disappointed to lose that late on like that. Come on, a couple of minutes. In fact, let's aggressively tell them to push on. Push forward, let's see what they can do with that. I'm not expecting much. We've been pretty poor going forward all day. We haven't really created anything other than that Ronaldo long shot. A couple of minutes left. They'll probably see the game out. They are good at that. Danilo in the book now. We're catching them in yellow cards now. And they've got a hard fought win. It's disappointing, especially to be the first loss of the season away to our rivals, but we're still far enough ahead that I'm very confident in the title. It is just perhaps concerning for Champions League prospects. So we're definitely going to have to tell them they weren't good enough. They weren't good enough at all, despite not just the loss. The performance was actually a rather poor one. I'm going to send the assistant to that conference. I've got no appetite for it, but we're going to leave it there for today, guys. Just the one match today. We've got a bit of a break now before we come back to face Oviedo. So I hope you'll come back for the next one, and I'll see you next time.